me, Mario. Okie dokie.
Okay, so here, I guess, we have Shining Stars 3, Sanctuary of the Star Comet. This hack is made by Pi, and it's a pretty nice hack, it's got some good music. We're starting off on course 2, which is Sunset City, I think. And we're not actually staying in course 2, this run goes straight to Vanish Cap, which is just up here. And the first thing you'll notice about this run is that there are a lot of BLJs, and you'll see the first one, you'll see quite a few quite soon. Here comes the first one. Right there. You're meant to go across this level with warps, generally, but because all the collision is quite walkable on, you can just BLJ on pretty much anywhere. And so this level is extremely broken when it comes to BLJing. So here we have another one already. We haven't even gotten 1 star yet and we already have 2 BLJs. And we got a nice cap skip right here. Ah, oh, that's a shame, but nearly got the cap skip.
Let's go.
I believe there are a total of 2 stars in here, and this next one is going to have another BLJ, which is quite an easy one. Pretty fast star, it's BLJ straight there. Oh, that's a shame. He just had a bit too much speed there, that can happen sometimes. So I'm going to give that another shot. Here we go. Let's see if we can do it less speed this time. Oh, that's very nice. And you go straight to the warp. There we go. And that is Mathematical Complex cleared. That's the Vanish Cap stage. So now we're going to be completing course 2. This is a pretty nice course. It's pretty quick. Most of the stars are pretty easy to get. Even the 100 coin and recoin stars are pretty fast because of the windmill, which is a sort of sub-area which contains a ton of coins, as well as all the red coins. So 100 coins is pretty fast in this stage. Right now we're just getting the green stars. Oh yeah, I should talk about the green stars. They're sort of a new addition in this hack. They replace secrets, but instead of 5 of them, are only 3, which is quite nice. Oh yeah, sorry, 90 coin star, yeah, I forgot. This game has 90 coin stars, not 100 coin stars.
Let's go.
So I believe he's going for Break into the Art Museum, which is a nice fast star. Easy.
Let's go.
Alright, I believe he's going for the flip switch star now. Either that or the one at the gate. Ah, it's the flip switch one apparently. Again, another nice fast star.
Here we go.
This course is quite big, but most of the stars are in quite similar places. You don't generally have to explore this stage much to actually get all the coins. I mean the stars.
Let's go.
He seems to be leaving the 90 coin star for last. Oh wait, maybe not. Actually no, he's going for the 90 coin star and the red coins right now. He only gets 2 blue coins because you don't really need any more. There's a ton of coins on the way to the lighthouse. Now we just enter the lighthouse through this sort of... And you can see just how many coins are in the sub-area. It's filled with boxes, and each box has quite a few coins in it. Another thing about this hack is that, like quite a few new hacks, you only need 6 red coins to get the star, even though there are 8 in each level, so you can miss 2 of them. Which is good. It makes routing red coin stars much easier, because you don't have to get all of them. You can get the 6 fastest, which is always nice. And now we have both the 100 coin star and the 90 coin star and the red coin star.
Let's go.
Alright, I believe we're now going for the gate switch, which is located down here. This is mostly the same position as the star with the flip switches, actually. You just have to jump down here, and there it is.
Here we go.
Yes, 1000 coin star. Sounds like a great idea. Good luck managing to get enough objects in without breaking the object limit. Alright, this is just a little hidden warp, which leads you to a star. Very simple.
Here we go.
Anyway, that is course 2 complete. We've got all the stars there now. So, I believe he moves on to course 3 next. Alright, yeah, you sure showed me, Pi. Yeah. Now, yeah, we're moving on to course 3, which is Snowflower View. This is a nice snowy level. And finally I see someone use the strat and runs. They never used to. I'm pretty sure I'm actually the person who discovered the strat, but when I found it, most people decided that they thought it was more consistent just to do it the normal way. But it seems that now they actually do that, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, Sodium, the counter does cap at 999. So yeah, sorry, but 1000 coin star wouldn't be possible. Although nothing's stopping you from making a 999 coin star.
Let's go.
Anyway, I believe we're now going for 90s and reds again. Or actually, no, I think it's 90s and green stars. And this level, I don't think this level has red coins. So you actually, it's faster to just get the coins with the green stars instead. The green stars are very spread out in this level, unlike in most other levels. In most levels, the green stars are sort of in the same area, but in this level they're kind of spread out like red coins would be. And then we go down to the hidden warp, which will get us to the blue coin switch.
Here we go.
I gotta say, this is a really good run so far. I don't think he's made a single mistake. Like, any major mistake. I haven't seen one. Oh, apart from that death and vanish cap, there was that, but other than that, it's been pretty clean.
Here we go. Let's go.
Anyway, now we go for this flip switch star, which is pretty quick. No, this isn't really a hard hack, DKR. This is quite an easy hack. This is sort of a regular difficulty hack, I'd say. Certainly not too hard to beat. Although some of the later levels are a bit challenging, but that might just be me. Anyway, now we appear to be going for this flip switches star. Again, I haven't run this game in a very long time, like years, so I ran this game when it first came out, but I never really ran it again, so it's great seeing how all the routes for some of the stars have changed. Like, for example, that flip switch, that panel star, it was way simpler back when I ran it, how to do it. I wouldn't say this is vanilla difficulty. This is most hacks are harder than vanilla, and this is probably harder than vanilla as well. But in terms of other hacks, it's kind of just regular difficulty for a hack. But most hacks are harder than vanilla. I would say this hack is probably slightly harder than Star Road as well. Star Road is a pretty easy hack.
Here we go!
Anyway, I believe we have one more star to get in course 3, which is the Vanish Cap star. And then we'll be done with course 3. After course 3, I believe we move on to course 4. Again, I'm just basing this off my memory from like a year ago, so it could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure that it's course 4 after this.
Here we go!
Chocolatish difficulty, yeah. That's a good way of describing it. Yeah, we're going into course 4. First thing we do here is go to Gale Sky Station, which is the wing cap level. So you'll see we just Gale Sky Station is just right on top of this. And there are a couple stars in here. Now this stage is quite a cool gimmick because it's windy almost everywhere except inside these pipes where it's not windy, which I think is a really cool idea, honestly. Although the wind is extremely annoying, like all wind. Anyway, this is supposed to be sort of a puzzle. I believe you are only allowed to step on square numbers, apart from that 69, which is apparently okay. Because, I mean, it's a pie hack. Of course he's going to put 69 in there somewhere. And I'm not sure what the gimmick is for this side. Maybe prime numbers? Who knows? He's not reading the signs, obviously. So, I've never actually got this star before, I don't think. I've just watched other people get it. So I'm not actually sure what the criteria for which numbers are standable on. But yeah, it's sort of like a nice cool puzzle where the sign tells you what kind of numbers you can stand on, and you have to work it out. It's quite easy, but it's a nice concept. There we go, we got the star.
Here we go!
69 can be whatever it wants, Aglab. 69 has every property of every number. That's pi logic for you. Yep, that's what I said. Just going for the recoin star now, which is also in extreme pain because of the wind. Like, I know I said this level had a cool concept, and it does, but it is a pain to speedrun, honestly. You can almost see MXF just not being happy here about this level. What's nice is though, since wind is a floor collision type, when you're off the platform, there is no wind, which is kind of nice. So you could see, for example, when he was on that shrinking platform, there was no wind. Oh, the hacking contest went pretty well, Aglab. My PC didn't actually crap out like I thought it would. He managed to handle it. We went over time by quite a bit, but overall it went pretty nicely.
Here we go! Let's go!
Yep, Arthur got the win. So now we're heading into this level. I forgot to talk about this level. This is basically supposed to be a giant airport. Well, screw you, Aglab. Yeah, I find that funny. So many people were saying, I hope Arthur loses. I mean, the best part was that everyone on chat was saying, I hope Arthur loses, but it was actually judged by chat. Which is pretty funny. I think the only reason I won is because I was the only person who actually finished. I managed to get all 6 stars, and most other people only got like... Pi got 1 star overall. But to be fair, Pi's level was very nice. Like, that 1 star had lots of detail. And like pretty much all of Pi's models, it felt like it belonged in Shining Stars 3. This is sort of just... Since making this hack, Pi's style hasn't really changed much. It's not a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just that it feels like almost most levels he make would fit really well in this hack, because I think it's more that he uses the same textures for most of his newer levels. Like, if you've seen Shining Stars 1 Repainted, which is the hack he's working on, if you've seen that overworld, you'll just be amazed how much it resembles Shining Stars 3 levels. Anyway, we have King Bomb fight with Fire Spitters because Pi is now brooded. There we go. Oh, wait. Oh, of course Pi made it more than 3 hits. Why not? Again, like quite a few stars in this hack, I've never actually seen this star. Because it's weird, but I never actually played this hack casually. I just did 90-star speedruns of it. So there are quite a few stars in this game I just haven't seen. Like, I didn't know that. I had no idea that there was a King Bomb fight in Course 4. Which is kind of weird. It's kind of funny.
Let's go!
Now we appear to be doing the Cooper the Quick way. Cooper the Quick. Okay, I can't talk. Cooper the Quick race. And of course, and he's just gonna go for the 100 coin star while racing Cooper the Quick. That's quite a nice strat. I mean, he is pretty slow for someone named Cooper the Quick. So you might as well just get some use out of that time while we're waiting for him. We seem to be going completely opposite direction, unless I just don't know where the Koopa the Cook flag is. I'm not really sure how lenient the timing is for this. But he hasn't reached the goal yet, so... Oh, there he is. Did he just go around the airport? That makes sense, because that is a Vanish capital, after all. Only Mario can go through that. So we just gotta get the remaining 10 coins. Koopa the Slow, yep, that should be his new nickname.
Here we go! Here we go! Let's go!
So as you've probably guessed by now, this level is inspired by Super Mario Sunshine. You can probably tell with all the shine sprites everywhere. This is probably one of the most iconic levels of the attack, I would say. Maybe? I feel like it probably is. That counts as being inspired by Sunshine. Yeah, alright, my bad. It is inspired by a track in Mario Kart 8. This pie calling me out over here. I told you I don't know much about this game. Alright, but if you wanted me to think that it wasn't a direct reference to Sunshine, you didn't have to literally put Delfino in one of the star names. Like, I mean, Sunshine Airport in Mario Kart 8 has nothing to do with Delfino. So, no, I say that you are half wrong and I am half right. I think that's fair. Oh, now we are going for the fun Green Star boxes, which, that seems to be a new strat. I haven't seen that strat before. That seems much better than the old strat, which is just to try to really precisely jump under them to get the star. I remember when I was running this game, that star gave me so much grief just because of how precise you have to be.
Let's go!
Anyway, we seem to have another BLJ. It's been quite a while since we've had one of those.
Here we go!
It wouldn't be Shining Stars 3 if it didn't have BLJs everywhere. And trust me, we're gonna see a lot more of those. There's no shortage of BLJs in this run. Or resets. There are quite a few resets in this run as well. This one is just to grab MIPs. I believe there's another BLJ coming up, which is right on the Skeeter statue.
Here we go!
Because Pi just loves the Skeeters. Ah, never mind. I guess not. I guess we're going to course 1. It's an odd point in the run to be going to course 1, I think, but I'm not sure.
Let's go!
Thanks, Sodium, that's pretty helpful. You know, I believe this course is inspired by Toho because Pi is a massive weeb. It's a fact. Don't try to deny it. Anyway, the thing about this course is that, like course 4 and course 2, there's a secret level inside it, and we're warping there right now. This is the Serenade Slide. Yeah, I'll give it to you that you are not as much of a weeb as Brodoosh, if that makes you feel better.
Here we go! Let's go!
There's actually, in Pi's upcoming hack, Super Slide 64, there is a slide which is quite similar to this one. Except I believe it's not raining in that one. But yeah, this is just kind of a musical instrument-based slide, which is kind of cool. And it's also pretty stormy. Oh, that's a shame, Trueballer. That seems very painful. I'm sorry, man.
Let's go!
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic, but he also named it after a Toho character, so I'm right. Anyway, I believe this level has 3 stars in it.
Here we go! Let's go!
Anyway, now that we have all the stars, we are going to get some. We're going to finish up course 1. Well, start course 1. We haven't really started course 1 yet.
Here we go!
But yeah, I knew it had a Toho song, but that's not really saying much. I mean, tons of levels have Toho songs. I've never played Toho 10, so I don't know. All I know is that it's named after a Toho character. Oh, we get a quite interesting strat here. You're supposed to use the wing cap to get that star, but you can just jump in there. Anyway, I know there's quite an insane strat for this star. I'm not sure if he'll do it, because I don't think it's very consistent. But I've seen him do quite a lot of crazy strats so far. So we'll just see. Basically, you go up to the top of a mountain and there is a water slide. Or he could just go for a completely different start. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, that's very interesting. The strat I was thinking of is to jump here from on top, where you just kind of jump and wall kick. The intended way is to climb up to the top of the mountain and slide down. But that is quite a good way of doing it, actually. Just use the wing cap, that's quite smart.
Let's go!
We appear to be going for the green stars now. Maybe? Or maybe we're just flying here. No, never mind, I guess we're not going for green stars. That was just a nice little skip to get over here. Usually you have to go all the way through the stage and use a little bumper to get up there, but apparently you can just fly there too. This level is more broken with the wing cap than I thought it was. It's ironic that he's using the wing cap for all these stars, but the one star that requires wing cap he just didn't. He just did a skip that didn't need it. That's pretty funny. Anyway, he appears to be going for 90 coins now. And I assume that he will get, I assume he'll going to get the 3 green stars of this, because I don't believe there are any recoins in this level. Yeah, true, wing cap does break quite a lot of levels. That's why in Star Revenge 3.5, Brodoosh made the timer so short. which didn't really do anything because people found tons of skips with it anyway. I'm sure that would be extremely easy, Nicholas. Alright, we're getting some more green stars. If I'm not wrong, I believe after this level, we are going to course 5, which is fun because it has a stupid strat in it that's really inconsistent, no matter how you do it. Which is probably my most hated strat because you have to do it about, I think, just as many times as there are stars in the level. Maybe one less. But you have to do it at least 5 times. And also as a really dumb wing cap star, honestly. I just don't like course 5.
Here we go! Let's go!
I mean, it's still a Toho song. It doesn't stop him from being a weeb. He's still a massive weeb. Not as much as Brodude, but still.
Here we go!
Oh, we appear to be done with course 1. Yep, we are now heading into course 5, which is Crystal Caverns. Yeah, but Pi, when Shining Stars 3 repainted? Kappa. Here comes the bullshit strat I'm talking about. You will kick up this pipe. He seems to be trying to do a setup. I guess this setup makes it more consistent. That's pretty nice. But generally that strat is really inconsistent and a complete pain. He seems to have a consistent setup that was nice. What usually happens is that you bonk into an invisible wall. Anyway, we're going straight for the stupid wing cap star, which is really fun. Nice. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, that's a pretty big time. That's a bit of time loss right there. That wasn't even a mistake. That was just an invisible wall. That's a shame. Luckily, you appear to be able to do the strat on both sides of the level because this level consists of 2 sides, which are pretty much the same, but slightly different. So you can do the same strat to this one, but you never usually need to, I don't think. Anyway, I think we should all slander Pi in the chat now for killing that run with the invisible wall.
Here we go!
Shame, Trueballer. But don't worry, you'll get it soon.
Let's go!
Anyway, I believe we are now going for the Piranha Plant Star? I could be wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. We're not going for the Piranha Plant Star. We are doing another BLJ! Which, okay, that didn't appear to work out quite like it was supposed to. But luckily we can just try again. There we go. Not entirely sure what the point of that was, but alright. I feel like you didn't know. How is that faster? Can't you just jump there from... Oh no, I think it is a different place. You generally have to go up this kind of pathway before you can get there. Anyway, in this star you have to raise the water level and get in one of these boats. Alright, to be fair, Nicholas, that doesn't... You can't really... That's not really much of a fail of the BLJ. I mean, it's not like you died to me. That wasn't a major mistake or anything. So far, I've only seen 2 major mistakes, which were the Death and Vanish cap and that invisible wall he just had. Other than that, this is a pretty nice run. We appear to be going for 90 coins now. I believe he's going to be getting this star with the Chronoplant star. Here we go, time to do the stupid strat once more. He does seem to have a pretty consistent setup for it, which is kind of nice. Oh, there we go. Didn't really fail. There we go. You see, most of the times he sort of grabbed the ledge without having to wall kick between the ridge of the pipe. Generally, when I did that strat, and when most people did that strat, you had to just spam A to try to get past the ridge. And that was pretty much where all the invisible walls happened. Honestly, I think in my first run, I died twice in this course, just to that strat. Like, I just died from full damage, just because of that strat.
Here we go!
We appear to be wall jumping up to the last piranha plant, maybe? Or maybe not. Maybe he wasn't going for piranha plants after all, he's going for the star buried in the sand blocks. Which you just sort of glitchy ledge grab, and just get it. Easy. It's kind of a strange star to mix with 90 coins, but I guess he knows what he's doing.
Let's go!
We have the strat again, nice. Oh look, we're going for another BLJ. Woohoo. Or should I say Yahoo? Pretty much the same as the other one. That's kind of a weird star. It sort of doesn't look right and it moves up and down.
Let's go!
Yeah, sure, Pie. I don't think that's quite right, Sodium. I think you mean 7521, if you were going with your count from before. Anyway, this time we appear to be going for the prime plants. And that's a pretty nice jump into the star right there. No, Phantom, I'm sorry, there's absolutely no BLJs in this run. It's completely BLJ-less. Kappa.
Let's go.
Alright, fair enough. If you're gonna change it though, you have to at least put the labels. You can't just leave the labels out. Otherwise people are just gonna assume it's what you put last time. Here we go, actually using the bench cap for once. Because you kinda need it here.
Here we go.
We are now, I believe, going into Bowser 1, which is the Sanctuary of Water and Ice. So basically, I believe the story of this game is that you have to retrieve the 3 orbs. There's the orb of water and ice, there's the orb of rock and lava, and then there's the orb of sky and space. I think? Or is it just space? I think it might just be space. And basically you have to go through the sanctuaries of them. This is the Sanctuary of Water and Ice. And something Comet, Womp steals the orbs. Gotta stop him. I don't know. That's why it's called Sanctuary of the Star Comet. I'm sure Pi has a better explanation, because I have no idea. All I know is that the boss courses basically consist of getting the orbs. Anyway, this is the water section of the Sanctuary of Water and Ice, and we're now heading to the ice section. I guess I'll read what Pi is writing. The bad guy, which is a variant of Womp, I think he's called like Star Womp or something. He wants the elemental orbs, which are in their respective sanctuaries, but he can't get them, so he needs Mario to beat the sanctuaries to get them.
Here we go.
I believe he's tricking Mario into doing it, because obviously he's the bad guy. Okay, I'm not. Okay, I guess. Not sure what he's trying to do there. That seems like. Let's see if he can do it again. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty nice strat right there, honestly.
Let's go.
So now we're going into course 9, which is Tidal Township. Now, this is a really cool level because, unlike most of the other levels, it actually has a story and uses Axe. You can't really see it at the start, but it will become a lot more noticeable. Right now we're just getting a few generic stars. Why don't you just make it Bowser, honestly? Or at least something like Wiglet. I don't know. Exactly, everyone uses Bowser. You are included in the set of everyone. Any hacks of King Bob-omb as the final boss? Technically, Super Mario 65 does, because King Bob-omb is the boss of the second Bowser, and the third Bowser doesn't actually have a boss fight. So technically, King Bob-omb is the final boss of Super Mario 65.
Here we go.
I've never played Star Revenge 6.9.
Here we go.
Too bad I mentioned it.
Let's go.
We're doing a pretty nice oh, that's a new one.
Here we go.
The way I used to do that was triple jump at a weird angle, but that seems better as well. Yeah, I do. This is 1 year. This marathon marks 1 year since that. Oh, this is interesting. We see the first of the timed challenges in this game. There are quite a few of these sort of time challenges where you die if the timer runs out, and you got little timer items that collect and help you. There are quite a few of these. I believe this level alone has 2 of them. You got this one, and then there's another one. I never really thought people ran 6.5 much. It was always really 7.5 that was run. I don't really remember many people running it.
Let's go.
Yeah, I believe 5 used to be quite popular, yeah, but I don't think 7 really was it? I don't recall 7 really ever being popular to run. The only person who ran it was Void, I believe, in Mario 60, in the Winter SRM. Oh yeah, true, I think I remember Simple Flips running it. I believe AP has the world record. I think it's like a 54 or something. Might be less than that, I don't know.
Let's go.
Anyway, as we can see, this is the story. Basically, on X5 and 6, you get warped to this sort of destroyed version of the level. And you just got a completely stupid hidden star right there, because why not? I don't even know who Burnsy's in is. Who is that?
Let's go.
Oh, that collision is still there apparently. Well done, Pi. How to make a collision map with Piordi 1, aka SM64 Pi. Yeah, 14 submissions is quite a lot for a ROM hack. Well, you see, Pi, that is why people make backups. That is what backups are for, and that is why, whenever you use the area importer, you always make a backup of your ROM. And we are now done with course 9, which is pretty cool. Course 7 now? Possibly? Maybe we're just going straight to B2. The Sanctuary of Rock and Lava. Well, that's your fault for not testing enough, is it? I believe this course is heavily inspired by the Rayman games, I think. No, Carissa, the record for hack submissions is by far Star Road. Sapphire doesn't even come close. I think Star Road has like over 100 submissions. Anyway, we have the flower ride in this, which is basically a really long elevator ride, and there is a BLJ skip for it that's very hard, so we'll see if he does it. It's not very consistent, but it does save a ton of time, so it'll be interesting to see if he does it. Wow, 98 submissions. No, I think Star Road still has more. I think Star Road has like 140 or something.
Here we go.
Anyway, we won't be able to see if he does flower skip right now, because he's just getting that star. Star Road, I don't think that's right. I don't think it has 456. Not really, Carissa. I'm pretty sure that if you just look at it on the ROM hack series, then it will tell you how many runners there are. Like, runners in general, even if that person has submitted runs of more than one category, it will only be counted once. You just go on the ROM hack series bit, and then you just see how many runners it has. What was the other one? Who else ran SM65 apart from Aggie? Well, here we go. We're doing Flower Ride Skip, which is extremely precise. So it'll be very interesting to see if he gets it. This is I think this is the hardest BLJ in this run. Oh, very nice. First try. That is very impressive. Anyway, now we go to the boss of the Sanctuary of Rock and Lava, which makes no sense because what you do here is you break a specific box, you then wait for 3 bullies to die off screen somewhere, and then you just get jumped on by the big bully. So you see, 3 bullies die somewhere, big bully jumps on you, you kill him, and you just jump over here. Oh, we appear to be doing the strat again. Ah, rip. Yeah, I thought Star Road would be number 1. So, I didn't know Sapphire had that many runs though. Well, I mean, that makes sense. After all, Redone 2.0 is the best Star Revenge game. Don't touch me. Here we go to Flaming Pie Factory. Yeah, true, but for Sapphire, a 0 star is basically a single star at that point, which means it's incredibly optimized. And I honestly don't get why so many people run it, seeing as like half of the run is just Bowser throws. Like, you screw up a Bowser throw and that's just that's it. I don't get why people love 0 star so much. Like, I wouldn't like doing that. I would hate to run 0 star. I have run 30 star before. Because I'm completely trash, I got a terrible time. Indeed, Aglab, you have to do... The world record definitely does 2 spin Bowser throws. Well, I mean, Aglab, clearly people have had to have liked it if there are 98 runs of 0 star. Which is just ridiculous. Yeah, the Bowser level is cool, but the Bowser level itself is easy. It's just that almost all of the run is Bowser throws. Anyway, this level, main gimmick seems to be that those spotlights, if you run into them, then you just instantly die. Which is nice. Oh, here we go, another time challenge. Here we have moving up and down platforms. It's not hard to do. I think what you mean is that it's easy to do the skip. It is probably the easiest 0 star skip that there is, but it's very hard to like get a good time in it because of how optimized it is. You have to basically be perfect at Bowser throws. Yeah, but remember, not everyone uses a control stick. I use a keyboard, and even with a control stick, it's still pretty hard. Like, because you have to throw them at the right time, which isn't very easy.
Here we go!
No, he did Aglab. I forgot where most of the time loss came from. I think quite a bit of it was indeed, you know, set up for the ROM hack thing. No, I don't think you missed any BLJs, Sodium. But yeah, Gleb, we are pretty far behind schedule. I'm pretty sure that the ROM hack race was kind of the problem with that. Not the race, the competition. Yeah, it worked fine. It worked pretty well. Yeah, I know, Agleb. And that's even after we used up the 15-minute buffer that comes after the Sapphire. Even with that buffer, we're still 20 minutes behind schedule. And what's funny is that Apocalypse finished so fast that it seemed like we were going to be really, really far ahead of schedule. I think Apocalypse finished like an hour ahead of the estimate. And then there was me being an idiot and sucking the first time I tried to do it. You know, I think most of it is because we had a bit too much extra time for the hacking comp. And also, playing it, we didn't really factor enough time for actually playing the hacks.
Here we go!
Yeah, it was quite impressive. It's only a 4-hour... The estimate was 4 hours, and Crash's time was 3:06, which is pretty impressive. Oh, fuck off, Pi. I blame Pi. For not knowing how to stream at 480p. B3 is not 5 out of 5 difficulty. It's very long, but come on. It's definitely 4 out of 5, but still. Yeah, the archers do look pretty tricky, but I wouldn't say it's really enough. I don't know, 5 out of 5 stars are just kind of like stuff like, you know, Knight of Doom, Crudello Sphere, stuff like that. Yeah, true, Aglab, but I wouldn't say it's much harder than anything like Crudello or stuff like that. Overall, Apocalypse is sort of like a nightmare difficulty hack. Although B3 is definitely a lot harder than Final Nightmare, but still overall the hack is kind of pretty easy for an extreme hack. Yeah, some of that did look easier than Nightmare. Although I'm not entirely sure because I think it starts out a bit harder than Nightmare, but sort of doesn't have as much of a difficulty curve. Except for B3, which is very, very hard. Difficulty, I would say it's probably around Mario's Nightmare in difficulty mostly, except for Bowser 3, where it starts getting into quite a lot harder territory. But, to be fair, B3 does have checkpoints. Of course, if you're a complete masochist, you can just do it without the checkpoints, which some people like doing. Well, Nightmare has the final Nightmare, which isn't actually... it's not that hard. I mean, it is quite a hard level, but it's certainly nowhere near as hard as Apocalypse's final level.
Let's go!
Anyway, now we got Suki Mansion, which is Pi being weeb again. Oh, we seem to have a BLJ. Sodium, you better get your count ready. Nice. Here we have Sticker Express, which is quite a creative use of scrolling textures. It uses them to make it seem like you're on a moving train. It would be a lot nicer if Pi knew how to, 1, make the train tracks move at the same speed as the ground, and 2, make the ends of the tunnel not so bad. Like, if you see, I'm not sure if you'll see the end of the tunnel, but if you do, you'll see exactly what I mean. And 3, if it was not based on Paper Mario Sticker Star, which is the worst Paper Mario that there is. I mean, I think we can all agree on that. I think so, Carissa. I must have missed one of those BLJs. I guess it was on the train. I didn't see that one. That is very true, Nicholas. Yeah, but Pi, that's the worst Paper Mario game. It's like, objectively. Why would you reference that and not Thousand Year Door? This is unacceptable. How can you even call yourself a Paper Mario fan? Here we go, you can sort of see the end of the tunnel, what I mean. It sort of like looks a bit weird. That's true, there were excess stickers. '64 is not greater than Thousand Year Door. The hierarchy is Super Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door, 64 as the good Paper Mario games, the ones that are very good. And then you got Color Splash and Sticker Star as the shit ones. No, Retro, C10 is Papercraft Sans, C13 is... I have no idea, I forgot. Yeah, Thousand Year Door is kind of overrated in my opinion. I mean, everyone knows that Super Paper Mario is the best Paper Mario game. Don't at me. Pi, I think your opinion is incorrect. Oh, we have another BLJ right here. Oh, that's a shame. I don't think it worked. It might have worked. I don't think it did. I really don't know if that, I really doubt that, Pi. Oh, it's a Tide World record, so I assume it's like the 206 of Paper Mario, isn't it? It's the other entrance of Paper Mario 64. Also, screw this star, if you go too fast it despawns. It's like you get punished if you do that level too fast. Yeah, it does glab. I've completed that level fast before. No, it definitely despawned because I went down the tunnel and it wasn't there. It just wasn't anywhere in the tunnel. And I'm sure I went fast because it was definitely a lot faster than some other times where I've actually gotten it. Well, Carissa, some of these BLJs are a lot harder than other ones because all the bamboo shoots have floor underneath them, which makes it a lot harder to actually do them. Yeah, but Pi, that's because you're a huge weeb. I think they're just trying to clip through the Vanish Cat, or maybe some of them are just to move somewhere faster.
Here we go!
By the way, we are now more than halfway through the game in terms of star count.
Let's go!
Maybe Sodium, I don't know. You're supposed to be the one keeping track, not me. Oh, that's what he was trying to do, he was trying to clip into that room. That's pretty cool.
Here we go! Let's go!
How can you even fight about which Touhou boss is the best? Because they're literally all the same. It's some girl who gets cross at you and tries to kill you with little bullets. They are all the same. All Touhou games are exactly the same. You cannot change my mind. That's because they are Pi, namely most SM64 hacks are all the same. They're just like Mario jumping around, doing shit.
Here we go! Let's go!
Hi, can you please explain to me what category is Iggy 151? Here we have Aglab flexing on me.
Here we go! Here we go! Let's go!
Yeah, the extra star in 3.5 is a good meme. I remember how disappointed Brodu was when someone found that, because no one had done a 100% run of it before then. No, Chris, I don't think it was claimed to be 65. I think he said that it was probably going to be 65. He was planning to have it 65 and then he changed it.
Here we go! Here we go! Let's go!
Alright, fair enough. I guess Brodu's just that kind of guy. Oh, here we go. Another BLJ. I mean, it's not a Brodu hack without typos. It's weird because Star Revenge 1 is probably the Brodu hack with the best grammar, because Crash grammar tested it.
Here we go! Let's go!
Here we get quite a strange star. We've got the rising and sinking stars again. Except this time the model actually works. For some reason Pi didn't put this in course 2. I mean course 5.
Let's go!
Yeah, but what about SM64 the stars?
Here we go!
I don't have Mini Kappa. I don't have Twitch Prime.
Let's go!
Yeah, we still need Yellow Star Adventure. Oh look, we've got another timed challenge. This is probably one of the easier ones.
Here we go!
You mean like Shining Stars? Or Super Slide 64? Super Mario 74 doesn't have 64 in the title. Yeah, but you didn't mention Super. You can't just add in Super now. Edgy word. I mean, to be fair, that is true. No, no. What about Kaizo Mario 64? Kaizo isn't an edgy word. Oh yeah, Masters Challenge as well. Masters Challenge is definitely an extreme hack. What about SM65? That's definitely an extreme hack.
Here we go!
But Aglab, we don't need Super Mario 65 2, we're getting Lost Universe 2. Wait, how long has that warp been though? That's gotta be a new version, right? Usually you use a Vanish Cap to get to that Toad, or a BLJ. I'm very disappointed because he didn't do the BLJ from the Skeeter statue, which is the best BLJ in the run.
Here we go!
Also, we have the best course entrance ever.
Here we go! Here we go!
Oh, we're moving on to Overworld 3 now. And here we have how to open a door. And we have Paper Craft Sands, which is a reference to Paper Mario, I'm guessing. And we appear to be starting with another BLJ. I mean, I think inserting the door into the hinges is generally how you install a door, not open it. It's a good way of installing it. Oh, that's a shame.
Let's go!
How do you have a door that's 1 feet tall? How is something 1 feet tall? Also, Pi, what did you do with the smoothing in this level? Like, holy shit. Why is the smoothing so bad? How did you manage this? Yeah, it looks unique, but it also looks like shit. It's not unique, it just looks like a Mario 65 level. That is the Mario 65 style, to have everything smoothed. It's true, you can't deny it. Aglab, 65 smoothed everything. Every single line was smoothed. It was amazing. Like even 90 degrees, like even like cubes. Yeah, but Pi, you're the one who's taking that as an insult. That could be a compliment for you, you know? Paper Jam is a Paper Mario game. I think we've already covered this. I believe Sodium said so. No, Sumbro did. So you left this level unsmooth on purpose, but you just forgot to unsmooth every other single level except that one where you smoothed everything. I didn't say some bro dude, I said some bro.
Here we go! Here we go!
I said no, I didn't. See, look, there he is in chat.
Let's go!
You were all huge memes. Oh, here we have another BLJ, that's pretty nice.
Here we go! Let's go!
Another BLJ. I think now you can probably see why I said this game has too many BLJs.
Let's go!
Yay, we return to the horrid smooth level.
Here we go!
Yeah, but Pi, it's not that you made the curves, it's that you made like 70-degree walls that are all climbable hill.
Let's go!
Like this, why is this climbable hill? Yeah, Aglab, curves look good in general if they're smoothed, though, that's the thing. Which these are not.
Here we go! Let's go!
You know, what we should do is make a tool that goes into every... that just... you put a ROM hack in it, and it goes to every level and makes every single edge smooth. I'm not sure how it stores smoothing edges, but I think that would... I don't think that would be too hard. I think that would be a very great tool to make. Smooth every single edge. Yeah, but that's a lot harder, Sodium, because you actually have to find where the invisible walls are, and quite often they're due to floating point errors, or just RS64 being bad at collision. Yeah, but Aglab, it doesn't really remove invisible walls, it doesn't like change anything, it just stops them from acting, I guess, and also pretty much ruins ceilings as well.
Let's go!
Like all K's patches, it's completely broken. It's not really a surprise. Also, here we have an example of the climbable hills. As you can see, you literally just run up that. And there we have a BLJ on an invisible wall. No, most invisible walls do occur from a ceiling, Aglab, but isn't it? It's usually when a ceiling is exposed because a floor is on top of another floor, and it sort of cancels out. Because that's what floors do, they can cancel each other out. If one of them's sloped. And it's just when that happens and there's a ceiling, then it thinks you're over the ceiling, but it can't see the floor. Because it's really bad collision engine. Look at this amazing geometry right here. You jump into the wall and you run up it. Look how amazing that is. This is why we make collision maps by proper ones. Oh, that's a shame. Oh.
Let's go!
Yeah, but Pi, what about the sub-areas? You know, the level that I actually did make. What about that, Pi? I actually made collision maps for those. least the not 2, I made 4. Which is probably more than you've ever made. This is called Pi getting destroyed with facts and logic. Clickbait.
Here we go! Here we go! Let's go!
The amazing level geometry we witness. Definitely Pi. This is amazing geometry.
Here we go! Let's go! Here we go! Let's go!
Yep, that star is great. Because it pretends it requires the wing cap, but you can literally just long jump to it. I'm not sure why you really long jump to it, because you can just triple jump dive from the start. But I guess it's more consistent or something.
Here we go! Let's go!
True pie. The sound's gone. Did he just get sound glitch? Because if he did, that's pretty unlucky. I feel like he might have just gotten a sound glitch. Either that or his stream audio is just gone. It's a bit strange that it's just no audio. I guess we'll see if it actually is sound glitch by if it crashes when he grabs the star. If it does, then it is sound glitch. I kind of doubt it is though. It's probably just his stream audio cutting out. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you could get on. No, people have gotten in ROM hacks before. Oh, is that what it is? Okay. Well, I guess if we don't, I might as well just put some music on. I might as well. To keep in the spirit of it, I'll only play some SS3 music. Sorry, because I can't actually tell how loud it is, because I'm not actually wearing my headphones at the moment because they hurt my ears so much. So I'm sort of just talking into the microphone that's attached to them, instead of actually wearing them. I believe that's a second area, Nicholas. Alright, see you, Sodium. Hey, Andrew. Apparently, no one showed up to commentate this run, so I kind of just had to do it, because there's just kind of no one else. No, I don't think there are, Carissa. I mean, I asked if anyone else was able to commentate, and no one was. Do you want to join voice chat, Andrew? You can help commentate the rest of the run. Because I have no idea about... I tried as best as I could. I have done some runs of this, but quite a long time ago. I'm not retro, I'm Arthur. But thank you. How do I sound like retro? I'm the guy with the New Zealand accent. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, retro is actually my alt, and both of us are actually Alaho, so... Exposed. New Zealand is real, it's just that Australia isn't real. Why do I keep having to explain this? It's the Australians who are the guys who are getting paid the big bucks. We're just here and we actually have to live in a real country. Yeah, this is quite a good run. It was quite impressive. He managed to get a flower skip first try, which was pretty cool. And there really haven't been many major mistakes. There have been a few deaths, but it's mostly been really good throughout. Why is this in the SS3 folder? What? Excuse me? Okay, I guess VLC is just being stupid. Whatever, I'm gonna let it play because it is a good song. No, Andrew. His stream is actually on, but there was like I think Project 64 glitched, and so yeah. So I just put some music on. Yeah, I thought I saw that panel move as well. That was kind of weird. Oh, nice. Cascade Falls is always a nice level. And totally not ridiculously hard, especially the note block that's coming up. Actually, we bombed Zealand. It doesn't exist anymore. Hi, are you trying to tell me there's not a single meme in SS3? When we've just been to Gale Sky Station with the stars on the 69 platforms? You can't just say besides the 69. Yeah, what about 7? That's a meme. What about the Skeeter statue? You can't tell me that the Skeeter statue in the overworld is not a meme. The Skeeter statue is a meme and you know it. So is the Skeeter picture in course 14. Yes, but Pi, I do know you and the Skeeter meme. What do you mean, how did you explain? I just did it, it just kind of worked. I just set the sources to the right ones. Andrew, I am betting that you are going to oversleep. That's what's going to happen. It works for me, Aglab. Basically, I think you have to add them as you do the commands. Because if you kind of do both of them and then try to add both of them, it can only add the most recent one. So generally what I did was I added a window, I made a stream link, and then yeah. Also, someone add to the BLJ death counter. I don't know. I haven't been taking count. I'm telling someone else to take count. What is world record? Hang on. I'm not sure what world record is for this run. Okay, world record is apparently 2 hours 34 minutes. I'm not sure if this will beat that.